The story begins not with a scream, but with silence. On the morning of December 1st, 1948, the sun rose quietly over Somerton Beach in Adelaide, Australia. The ocean was gentle, the sky clear, the sand smooth from the night tide. Joggers passed along the shore, children played, fishermen set out from the pier. Nothing about this morning suggested that history was about to bend around a mystery, one that would remain unsolved for more than 70 years. But on the sand, propped neatly against a stone seawall, with his head resting as though in sleep, sat a man, well-dressed, clean-shaven, shoes polished, legs crossed, as if he had simply paused to watch the waves and let the day rise around him. Except he was perfectly still, and he was dead. There were no signs of struggle, no bruises, no blood, no distress. His face looked calm, almost peaceful, the way the dead rarely are. But this was only the surface of a story far deeper, darker, and stranger than anyone on that beach could have imagined. Authorities were called. The man was taken to the city morgue. His pockets were emptied. And what they found was, in its own way, the beginning of the puzzle. In his pockets were a used bus ticket, a train ticket, a pack of cigarettes, chewing gum, 2 combs, a packet of matches. Simple things, mundane things, human things. But no wallet, no money, no identification. The tags had been cut out of every piece of clothing he wore. Not torn, not worn, cut deliberately. Someone did not want this man to have a name. The autopsy revealed no obvious cause of death. His organs were oddly congested, his spleen enlarged, his blood strange. Symptoms consistent with certain rare poisons. But no poison was detected, no traces, nothing that could be proven. It was as if something had killed him, but had erased its own fingerprints while doing it. Now the mystery deepened. Days passed. No missing person reports matched him. No country claimed him. No family came forward. He was a man who had lived enough of a life to wear polished shoes, tailored clothing, and comb his hair with care. And yet, in death, he belonged to no one. And then, the story took a turn. Weeks later, detectives found a hidden pocket sewn deep inside the waistband of his trousers. Inside that pocket, tightly rolled, almost invisible unless searched for, was a tiny scrap of printed paper. On it, just 2 words torn from a book of Persian poetry, TAMAM SHUD. It is finished. The end. A message, a statement, a conclusion. But to what? No one knew. Newspapers ran the story. The image of the scrap was printed nationwide. And then, months later, a man came forward with something unbelievable. He claimed he had found a copy of the exact book that the scrap had been torn from, the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, in the back seat of his car. Inside that book, in faint pencil markings, was something even stranger. A code, not a sentence, not a poem, Letters arranged in sequences: W for GOA, BABD, WTBI, MPA, NETC, ML, EAOIA, QC, and more. No language, no pattern, no obvious meaning. Cryptographers tried. Naval intelligence tried. The best codebreakers in Australia tried. Even the US intelligence services took a look. No one cracked it. The man was buried in an unmarked grave. His headstone read only, "Here lies the unknown man who was found at Somerton Beach." But the story refused to stay buried. Years later, people searching through old records noticed something else. Nearby in the same city lived a nurse, a woman, who, when shown the Somerton man's face, reacted not with confusion, but with shock. Her hands shook. She refused to speak. She denied knowing him. Her name was kept out of police reports, her identity hidden, but the connection lingered. Some believe she knew him, some believe she loved him, some believe he came to find her, some believe he died because of her. Her son, decades later, was noted to have the same rare ear shape and the same dental anomalies as the Somerton man, a combination so rare it may occur in less than 1% of humans. Was the Somerton man his father? No one could say, because the nurse never spoke of him again, and she carried whatever she knew to her grave. The mystery continued to evolve. Some believe he was a spy. Some believe he was a deserter. Some believe he was a betrayed lover. Some believe he was murdered quietly, his identity erased to protect secrets bigger than himself. In 2022, more than 70 years after the man sat down on that beach, his body was finally exhumed. DNA analysis was performed, and the results suggested a name: Carl Webb, an electrical engineer, a poet, a man who loved words, a man who once lived somewhere. But the name solves nothing. It explains neither the code, nor the message, nor the woman, nor the reason for his death. A name without a story is only an outline of a life, and the ocean still knows more than it will ever tell. The Somerton man remains even now a question, a life that ended in silence, a secret that died perfectly intact, a code no one living can read, and a final message slipped into a hidden pocket, waiting for someone to understand. TAMAM SHUD. It is finished, but the mystery never was.